She likes you. She has liked you for a long time, and she will never say it. Not because she doesn't know. Not because she isn't sure. But because something deep inside her won't let her. Something that feels like protection. Something that feels like survival. And while she's standing right there, close enough to touch, she's quietly hoping you'll figure it out before she has to say a word. Most men never do. Not because they don't care, but because no one ever showed them what hidden love actually looks like when it's trying to stay hidden. It doesn't look like distance. It doesn't look like coldness. It looks like someone who keeps showing up. Someone who remembers everything. Someone who laughs a little too easily when you're around. Someone who goes quiet in a way that feels different from any other silence you've known. She's not confused. She's not playing games. She is carrying something she doesn't know how to put down, and hoping, in the quietest part of herself, that you'll reach out and take it from her. 4 things happen when a woman feels this way. 4 things she cannot stop doing, no matter how hard she tries to hide what's already written all over her. And the last one will change the way you see every moment you've ever shared with her. Stay with me. Before anything else, you need to understand something, because if you miss this, you'll misread everything she's about to show you. She doesn't hide it because she's cold. She doesn't hide it because she doesn't care. She hides it because caring feels dangerous. Think about what it costs a woman to say, "I want you." First, she opened herself up completely. She opens a door she cannot close again. She steps into a place where the ground might not hold. And for someone who has already been through the kind of pain that teaches you to be careful, that risk can feel impossible. So she does what makes sense. She shows you instead of telling you. She leans in. Through her actions instead of her words, she leaves little pieces of herself near you and waits to see if you'll pick them up. This is not strategy. This is the language of someone who is feeling everything and protecting herself at the same time. Her heart moves faster than her courage. Her body reacts before her mind gives permission. And in that beautiful, painful space between what she feels and what she's willing to say, that's where the signs live. She is not broken. She is not confusing. She is someone falling, trying not to fall too fast and leaving you every clue she knows how to leave. Now, let's talk about what those clues look like. And the first one is hiding in the way she looks at you. She watches you when she thinks you can't see her. Not with a long, obvious stare. In quick, stolen glances. In the half second before she looks away. In the way her eyes find you first when something happens in a room. Before she even realizes she's done it. She is studying you. Not the way you study something you don't understand. The way you study something you already love. She watches how you laugh. She watches how you treat people when nothing is in it for you. She watches what your face does when you think no one is paying attention. Because she is always paying attention. And if you catch her, if your eyes meet for just a moment before she looks away, that flicker, that quick retreat, that small act of hiding what just passed across her face, that is not embarrassment. That is a confession. That is attraction moving faster than she could stop it. Half a second of honesty before she pulled the curtain closed. And here's the thing about a woman who watches you like that. She doesn't do it for anyone else. You don't study someone you feel nothing for. You don't carry someone's face with you unless some part of you already belongs to them. She is not looking at you because she's curious. She is looking at you because she can't stop. But what happens right after she looks away? What she does next? That's where it gets impossible to ignore. She texts you something she could have figured out on her own. She sends you something. A song, a video, a single line from something she read, and says, "This made me think of you." Sit with that for a moment. She was somewhere else, doing something completely unrelated to you, and you walked into her mind anyway. She wasn't looking for you. You just appeared, and instead of letting that moment pass, instead of keeping it to herself, she reached out, because reaching out to you felt better than staying quiet. That is not a small thing. That is someone for whom you are already taking up space, not just in their day, in their quiet moments. in the moments between everything else, the moments that belong only to them. And she chose to share one of those moments with you. Now look at the pattern, not just one message, not just one moment, because anyone can have a good day and reach out, but she keeps doing it. Small reasons, slightly unnecessary reasons, reasons that are really just doors she's opening and hoping you'll walk through. That is desire looking for permission. That is someone saying, I'm here in every language except the one that would make her too vulnerable. If this is someone you know, if you're reading this and a face just appeared in your mind, like this video right now, because what comes next is the sign that most men completely misunderstand. That might be the most important one of all. Subscribe so you don't miss what I'm about to show you. Here's the one that breaks men's hearts when they finally understand it. They think attraction looks like confidence. They expect a woman who wants them to be smooth, composed, effortless. But hidden attraction is nervous. Beautifully, painfully nervous when a woman feels something real for you, something she hasn't said out loud yet. Your presence changes the air around her. Her hands don't know where to go. She touches her hair not because anything is wrong with it, but because her body needs somewhere to put all that feeling. She laughs a little too quickly, not because she's faking it, because you make her feel lighter and her body says so before she can stop it. She stumbles over a word she knows perfectly well. She pauses before answering a question she could answer in her sleep. She becomes aware of herself in a way she isn't with anyone else. And here is the part that will stay with you. A woman who feels nothing around you is completely calm. There is no current between you, no static, no electricity. She is just there, with no particular reason to feel anything at all. But a woman who is trying to hold herself together around you. A woman who becomes slightly unsteady simply because you walked into the room. She is not struggling because she doesn't care. She is struggling because she cares more than she knows what to do with. And sometimes, in the most honest moments, she loses that battle. And what slips through, what she cannot keep hidden, is the most beautiful thing she will never say out loud. But there is one more sign, and this one she cannot fake, not even a little. Everything else can be explained away. The glances, the texts, the nervousness. She could tell herself it means nothing. She could tell you it means nothing, but this she cannot explain. She stays, not in one dramatic moment, in 1,000 small ones. She remembers something you said 3 weeks ago and brings it up like it mattered. Because to her, it did. She notices when something is slightly off with you before you said a word. She's the first one there and the last one to leave. When the conversation goes quiet, she doesn't disappear. She stays in the quiet with you. Because being near you, even in silence, is something she chooses over and over again without being asked. And that repeated, quiet, undeniable choosing is the most honest thing she will ever tell you without saying a word. You cannot fake consistency. You cannot pretend to keep showing up. You either come back or you don't. And she keeps coming back, not because she has to, not because it's convenient, because something in her cannot stay away. She is not confused. She is not performing. She is someone who has already decided and is waiting, with every small act of presence, for you to decide too. She was never going to say it first, but she has been saying it all along. Most men lose it at exactly the right moment, not because they don't feel it, because they do feel it. And it makes them afraid, so they freeze. They wait for something more obvious, something clearer, something she was never going to give them. Or they move too fast. They react too hard to one moment and break the tension that took weeks to build. Both of these come from the same place, the need for certainty before they're willing to be seen. But she was never asking you to be certain. She was asking you to be present. She was asking you to stay calm while she figured out if it was safe to fall. And the men who understand that, the men who can hold that space without flinching, those are the men she opens up for. Not because they said the right thing, because they didn't run from the silence, because they stayed grounded when she pulled back, because they made her feel like she could take her time, You don't need to chase her. You don't need to perform for her. You need to be the kind of still water that makes it safe to come close. That's the real sign she's been waiting for from you. And when you give her that, when she finally feels that, everything she's been holding back comes forward all at once. There is a moment that lives in the back of every person's memory. A moment where something could have happened and didn't. Not because the feeling wasn't there, not because the timing wasn't right, but because one person waited too long, or moved too fast, or simply didn't see what was right in front of them. Most men carry those moments quietly. They don't talk about them, but they don't forget them either. That face, that night, that conversation that ended just before it could begin. Now, you know what you were looking at. She was watching you when you weren't watching back. She was reaching out in small, unnecessary, beautiful ways. She was nervous, not because she was uncertain, but because you mattered, and she kept coming back again and again and again, without being asked, without any guarantee, because she had already chosen you. And she was just waiting to see if you would choose her too. She was never going to say it directly, but she said it in every look that lasted half a second too long, in every message that didn't need to be sent, in every moment she stayed when she could have walked away. The question was never whether she felt it. The question was always whether you were paying close enough attention to feel it too. Now you are. Drop a comment and tell me, which one of these hit you the hardest? I read every single one. If this moves something in you, hit like and subscribe, because in the next video, I'll show you exactly how to respond, so you never lose that moment again.